I think questions, answers will be beneficial to your practice. So, I am trying to share these questions and answers. Questions, answers are from the book named Interview with習捷. Number one question. Venerable習捷, in Vipassana practice, is it necessary to label or name an object such as rising, falling, etc.? Names, whether they are in technical terms or in ordinary language, are all conceptual or conventional, is not that important. What matters most is to be aware of the phenomena involved in an object, like rising and falling of the abdomen when breathing. In reality, just being aware of an object without labeling at all will serve the purpose. Without labeling, however, it may be difficult to be fully aware of an object precisely and accurately. Also, it will not be easy for the yogi to report his or her experience to the teacher, or for a meditation teacher to give advice to the yogi. That is the reason why the yogi is instructed to label an object when he or she notes it. Even then, it would be difficult to use technical terms for all objects the yogi encounters. That is why I instruct yogis to use ordinary language like rising, falling, when he or she practices. This answer comes from the book named To Protect the Buddha Sasana from Dangers by Venerable習捷. In this answer, according to these sentences, number one, it may be difficult to be fully aware of an object precisely and accurately. According to this sentence, we can know labeling can help yogis to be fully aware of an object precisely and accurately. According to next sentence, also it would not be easy for the yogi to report his or her experience to the teacher. According to this sentence, we can know that labeling can help yogis to be easy to report his or her experience to the teacher. According to next sentence, it will not be easy for a teacher to give advice to the yogi. We can know like this. Labeling can help meditation teacher to give advice to yogi easily. Number 2 question. Venerable Mahasi, do you always encourage us to live in object? No, not always. There are times you find objects occurring to you so fast that you have no time to live in each. Then you have to keep up with them by being merely aware of them moment to moment without labeling. It is also possible to be aware of 4, 5, or 10 objects spontaneously. Although you are able to live only one of them, don't worry about that. It also serves your purpose. If you try to live all the objects occurring, you are likely to get soon exhausted, or the point is to be scrupulously aware of objects, that is, in terms of their characteristics. In this case, you can also note objects occurring through the 6 senses, moment to moment, instead of noting routinely. This answer comes from the book named Summary on How to Practice Vipassana by Venerable Mahasi. In this answer, according to the sentence, the point is to be scrupulously aware of objects, that is, in terms of their characteristics. We can know like this. Labeling can help yogis to be scrupulously aware of objects, that is, in terms of their characteristics. Number 3 question. Venerable Mahasi Sayadaw, is there any disadvantages by not labeling a meditation object like rising, falling, sitting, standing, doing, lying, and so on? Yes, of course. There are some disadvantages in not labeling a meditation object. A natural occurrence of mind in meditative object. Superficial awareness. Energy reduction, and so on. This answer comes from the book named The Purpose for Practice by Venerable Mahasi Sayadaw. According to the answer, there are some disadvantages in not labeling a meditation object, a natural concurrence of mind in meditative object, superficial awareness, energy reduction, and so on. We can know like this. Labeling a meditation object can help yogis to be concurrent of mind and meditated object accurately, and to be aware not superficially, deeply, in detail, not to reduce energy, and so on. After questions answered, I will continue last night Dhamma talk. As your concentration improves further, you understand how the material and mental things you have been noting keep passing away, each in its own time. When you note rising, the fall rising comes up gradually and passes away. When you note falling, the form falling comes up gradually and then passes away. You also find that the rising as well as the awareness passes away. The falling as well as the awareness passes away. With every noting, you find only rising and passing away. When noting bending, one bending in the next do not get mixed up. Bending, passing away, bending, passing away. In that, the intention to bend the palm, bending in the awareness, come in both, each in its time in place. And when you note the tiredness, hotness in pain, these pass away as you are noting them. It becomes clear to you. They appear and then disappear. So they are impermanent. In this sentence, they appear and then disappear. So they are impermanent. They means rising, falling, bending, tiredness, hotness, pain. If you were asked this question, how we give you the answer? Why rising? Why is rising impermanent? Rising is impermanent or permanent. Yogis can give answer permanent or impermanent. Rising. Why is rising impermanent? Here in this sentence, rising appears and then disappears. So rising is impermanent. Falling is falling impermanent or permanent? Why? Falling appears and then disappears. So falling is impermanent. Is bending impermanent or permanent? Why? Bending appears and then disappears. So bending is impermanent. Is tiredness impermanent or permanent? Why? Tiredness appears and then disappears. So tiredness is impermanent. Is hotness impermanent or permanent? Why? Hotness appears and then disappears. So hotness is impermanent. Many yogis experience pain. Is the pain impermanent or permanent? Pain appears and then disappears. So pain is impermanent. The meditator understands for himself what the commentaries say. They are impermanent in the sense of being nothing after becoming. This knowledge comes to him not from books nor from teachers. He understands by himself. This is real knowledge. To believe what other people say is faith. To remember out of faith is learning. It is not knowledge. You must know from your own experience. This is the important thing. Inside meditation is contemplation in order to know for yourself. You meditate, see for yourself, and know. This alone is insight. We should know and know very well the sentence. Insight meditation is contemplation in order to know for yourself. If you were asked, what is insight meditation? You can give the answer for that question. Insight meditation is contemplation in order to know for yourself. Regarding contemplation on impermanence, the commentary says the impermanence should be understood. Impermanence should be understood. The discernment of the impermanence should be understood. Visuddhi Magga. This brief statement is followed by the explanation. Here, the impermanent are the 5 aggregates. You must know that the 5 aggregates are impermanent. Although you may not understand it by your own knowledge, you should know this much. Not only that, you should know that they are all suffering, all without a self. If you know this much, you can take up insight meditation. This understanding made by learning is given in Chula Dana Sankhya Sutta. It, O Lord of Devas, a monk has heard. All states are not fit for adherence. He understands all the truth. Majjhima Nikaya, from Majjhima Nikaya. To understand means to meditate on mind and matter and be aware of it. It is the basic insight knowledge of analytical knowledge of mind and matter, nama, rupa, paricheda, jnana. In the knowledge by discerning conditionality, pajjaya, parigaha, jnana. So, if you have learned that mind and matter are all impermanent, suffering in non-self, you can begin meditating from the analysis of mind and matter, nama, rupa, pariccheda, jnana. Then you can go on to higher knowledges like the investigating knowledge, sammasana, jnana, understanding all the states. He comprehends all of them. So, the least qualification required of a beginner in insight meditation is that he must have heard or learned of the impermanent suffering in non-self nature of mind and matter. To Buddhists in Myanmar, this is something they have had since childhood. If you were asked this question, you can give the answer according to this sentence. The least qualification required of a beginner in insight meditation is that he must have heard or learned of the impermanent suffering in non-self nature of mind and matter. Question: what is the least qualification required of a beginner in insight meditation? Realities other than Nibbana, mind and matter never were in the beginning. They come into being whenever there arise causes. After coming into being, they pass away. So we say this reality of mind, matter are impermanent. Take seeing for example. In the beginning, there was no seeing. But if the eye is good, the object comes out, there is light, and your attention is drawn to it. If these four conditions concur, then there is seeing. Once it has arisen, it passes away. No more of it. So we say seeing is impermanent. It is not very easy for an ordinary person to know that seeing is impermanent. If the eye is not good, they cannot be seen. If the object does not come up, they cannot be seen. If there is no light, they cannot be seen. If your attention is not drawn to it, they cannot be seen. Hearing is easier to understand. There was no hearing in the beginning, but if the ear is good, the sound comes up. There is no barrier in your attention is drawn to it. If these four conditions can come, then there is hearing. It arises and then passes away. No more of it. So we say hearing is impermanent. If the ear is not good, there cannot be hearing. If the sound does not come up, there cannot be hearing. If there is barrier, there cannot be hearing. If your attention is not drawn to it, there cannot be hearing. The time is enough for you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.